We got mine. We should be good though. Let's see. Yeah, we up.
Oh shit. Damn.
All right, hey, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahushai, Bahashua, Kakwadash.
Yahweh.
All right, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught us this truth as always, giving peace, much love, and citations to those for elect. All right, brothers out of Great Millstone, Nashville, coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, Lord willing to be edifying. All right, basically get into how things are going to change drastically, for us, for the brothers, and you few sisters that are listening and learning. All right, but it's gonna be basically everything's gonna be turned around or flipped upside down, if so to speak.
Right side up.
Right, yeah, the right side up, and and yeah, that's just something that we have to keep in mind and look forward to as we strive for the mastery, strive for the truth. Scripture speak about striving for the mastery. We strive to be perfect as our Heavenly Father is perfect. We know we're not going to achieve that in this body, but we still try for perfection. But nonetheless, these things are finna go. Hey, it's going to get better for us and very bad for the rest of you people. Okay, predominantly 2/3 of the nation of Israel and you other heathen nations. But you got it, brother. If you want to say anything else, otherwise I'll get this Luke for you.
I want to actually. I'm gonna grab this first real quick.
Okay.
Man, brain fart. Good. Right. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, which forgot what exact chapter in Sirach. I think it might be one of the earlier chapters. It talks about how like the king is so are the people. So
I think it's the 10th chapter.
Yeah. Well, majority of the planet is following after Esau, following after wickedness, and that's just the vibration that's pushed out, and that's why the men of the Lord, starting with Yahushai when he came on the scene, was despised.
Yeah.
So now the time we're coming into, everything, because like talks about in Isaiah, I think 29 talks about how the elites turn everything upside down. That's why everything's bugged out. Like I said, women shall compass men, shit like that. So
yeah,
everything's fucked up. So now that we're gonna see society actually get put back on the proper, the proper standpoint, you're gonna see that wickedness doesn't profit. And being a wicked nigger and following, Esau and not obeying the Heavenly Father, being an Israelite is going to lead to your destruction and demise. So it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the planet's not going to be destroyed, but this age is going to be destroyed when Yahweh Shai returns, and all that wickedness is going to be put to an end. It's going to be pulled up by the roots. You see? So we're basically diving down into that. So not even just when Yahweh Shai comes back from there, because all Israel is going to be righteous after that. Right. We're going to have the new bodies. But even right now, until that point, our spiritual mood should only be getting boosted. Realistically, if you want to be honest with yourself right now, there's really no reason for you to be fucked up right now. Like, it may be in the flesh, obviously, infirmities and things like that you go through, the thorn you got to deal with in your side. But the reality of the situation is there is too much good things going on for you to be in a low down, take your hands off the plow mentality. There's too much shit going on. So you should be happy in the spirit. And all these people, you can see it in their face. They're getting tired. They're getting depressed. Niggas starting to, do all sorts of types of drugs, drown themselves in liquor, all sorts of shit, man. And it's only going to get worse.
Cheap liquor on top of that. You know what type of spirits them shit's getting put on. Like you said, man, these people are fucking through because they don't know how to deal with hardships, and that's why we got to appreciate, the things that we go through now because the Most High is literally getting us prepared for okay when all hell breaks loose. We've been through a situation like this. It's not going to be exactly the same. It's like a study guide, man. The answers ain't gonna be, or the questions ain't gonna be exactly the same, but you know how to maneuver around this. It's gonna be a different question. It's gonna make you have to think. You're gonna be put in a position where okay, I have to think through the spirit. How am I gonna do this? But from past experiences, you'll be able to put the pieces together and operate in a way better fashion than these niggas in the earth. A nigga in the earth ain't gonna know how to react. Niggas are crying about gas. We've been crying about captivity. We're on two different playing fields, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, because like you said, been complaining about captivity, which is something that has been going on for a long time, and they're not complaining until their captivity that they became comfortable with is starting to become even more inconvenient for them.
Yeah.
Because that shows that they, like the scriptures say, trust not in oppression. That's what they do. So since they're doing that, and this is what they want to do, Jake want to work back to back 14-hour shifts and get one day off in the week and spend that day sleeping all day like a fucking machine. And he's happy with that. So now that there's things that are going to disrupt him living like a fucking zombie, he's got a problem with that. And he's going, that's especially some of these, people out here are going to act rash. And that's why I talked about people, not regarding shit being cold because they don't want to lose this society. They don't want to lose their way of life. They're being able to saturate themselves in wickedness. They don't want to lose that. They're going to do whatever they can to maintain this lifestyle, man. And that's why, this time the Israelites ain't all coming out of Egypt. And okay, yeah, we're just gonna work with that. No, if you want to go back, you want to be that nigga that I want to go back to Egypt. You brought us out here to starve. Go fucking back. Stay there. You're gonna be destroyed here, man.
That's
But
it, bro.
I wanted to grab this, and then we can get the loop. It's a lot. But this is Isaiah 24:11. There's a crying for wine in the streets, which is going into the truth. Because that's when some of these people, not necessarily all of them, but there's going to be people that they're going to realize that it was fucked up. They probably already did. They just didn't give a shit. But then once they, got martial law and their way of life is completely destroyed, like we were talking about, they're going to be looking for this truth, and it's not going to be there no more because the famine of the word. Because people worried about all the these different storehouses being found empty, prices going up. But the truth, you can't buy with money. So once it's gone, it's gone. There's not going to be a semi truck that's bringing scriptures and shit, man. It's not going to happen. This is it. So if you don't get it, and now you want to come to the store, it ain't there. Well, store is closed, man. It's been closed. It ain't in business. Whatever's being sold, it's limited edition, trading cards. Either you got it or you don't. There's no more being made, limited type shit, bro.
They probably gonna cut back on production of the Bible too.
Yeah.
Cause a nigga first thing when he go through calamity is just to go chase God, so called. So that's when every street nigga is gonna be buying Bibles. They're gonna have more Bibles than clips in his gun. Shit gonna be ridiculous. But go ahead.
It says all joy is darkened. That's for the people that are dealing with this society. The mirth of the land is gone. So even which we're really starting to see it now, but it's going to get even worse. The bread and circuses isn't even going to entertain these people no more. Seeing a Super Bowl, seeing a nigga shoot a basket, that's just not going to distract people no more. It's not going to keep them satisfied. You see?
It's like it.
No, that was it.
No, I'm saying they won't even be able to afford that, man. That's another reason why, because these niggas crying and shit about gas. But this is if these people are complaining about gas now, they ain't gonna have the gas to go to the they might get front row tickets or some shit to a game. They ain't gonna have gas to get there. ain't even gonna have the money for them damn tickets. Let alone cable or the NBA pass. All this shit is finna go up for no damn reason. You know, these people are really finna see that as the scriptures say, the mirth is being removed day by day. Every day. That I mean, I talk amongst brothers, man. If it ain't like being around brothers and shit, like you really don't have a good time in this place because there's nothing to do. Which even then you'll go out and you'll just be with brothers, so you're enjoying the fact that you're with brothers. If you went out by yourself, you would not have the exact same, the same amount of fun, man. It just ain't the same. You on a roller coaster with a straight face. Like this shit is boring now. Because we seeking things higher, man. But go ahead. Oh, you want me to get that Luke?
Yeah.
All right, Luke 6, starting at verse 20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
So you hear that, and it's like, how is that? Because Yahweh said, "Blessed are you." It was like, how is that something good? Well, it's good because the purpose behind it. The scriptures even talk about suffering for righteousness as compared to suffering for wickedness. One has glory, the other one doesn't. Being a martyr and being a 2/3, one has glory, one doesn't. So when people don't want to hang out with you no more, when you got people that stab you in the back because you're in this truth, because you go out on Saturdays and decide to follow the laws of Yahweh by Shema Shai and serve the Lord, which is your whole duty. People want to hate you for that, then that's what it is. That's how you know you're doing the right thing. The same people in the world that will give you that pep talk, talking about the easiest choice isn't always the right one, or making the right choice isn't always easy. Well, this is one of those examples. There's no glory with following this truth right now. We don't get anything in terms of in what we're waiting for. Like the brother said, we're waiting for the kingdom. That's really when we're going to be filled and laugh and all that. But even from here, really, because it's only going downhill really since the damn disease. And we're gonna start to laugh. We're gonna start to be filled, not necessarily physically, because we're gonna be going through that furnace, but we're gonna be good though. Because everything we said, we're gonna be in it. So there's no more, yeah, we're going to camp, might be here another 5 years. No, the chip just got rolled out. It's over with. It's done. And so it's only gonna get better for us. And then you can see, man, because really, because I'll say it. I'll say it. When I go to work or I go anywhere and I see people looking fucked up, looking depressed, complaining about shit that's going on in terms of prophecy, it makes me happy. Because fuck these niggas, man. And the shit that they got going on in this society. Fuck all this shit out here, bro. That we're waiting for this place to crumble. You can't, because you got people, not so much people, but you got a few guys that may come in or have been in or whatever the case may be, and they're trying to prophesy about Babylon being destroyed and the kingdom of heaven, but they're still trying to uphold this way of life. You can't do that. That's serving two masters, bro. You can't do that. You gotta let all this shit go, all of it, completely, and that's it, man.
You gotta be willing to move whenever the Spirit requires too. That's the thing. Like you said, you can't, as the scriptures say, you can't serve two masters, man. So to try to have all these things entangled, we're getting by. That's what we're doing. We're getting by until that time comes where money ain't gonna mean shit. Because Lord willing, that the Spirit is dealing with you, you're not gonna take that MOTB. So then what? You can't go to work. You can't go do this. You can't do shit unless you got it. So that's when we're gonna fully depend on the Lord.
Yeah, on faith.
Yeah, on faith. I got this real quick. Hebrews 11:24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And us being in the spirit, we know these things, as I said, this is pleasures of sin for a season. You know, this is just to get you to feel good. That's what Esau's thing is, to just get you to feel good for the moment, that yellow spirit. But that's not the type of spirit that you should be in. You should be in the same spirit that Moses was in. You know, hey, we gonna suffer the affliction with our people. Fuck it. It is what it is. You know. All right, yeah, we'll do the I mean, I don't know if brothers are on it, but we'll do the Section 8. We'll do the almost getting evicted. We'll do the missing car payments, so on and so forth. Just suffering in general. We're willing to go through that because we know that we got better things coming for us. And we know that to go back, as the scripture say, a dog returning to his vomit, so a fool will turn to his folly. We know to go back is retarded. There's nothing back in the world for us. There's nothing. Here it is. You got all this knowledge. You were gifted all this knowledge. And you chose that, okay, well, the world is better. Getting this money and fucking these bitches, this is better right now for me. You're going to be able to do all that in the kingdom. And the better part is you ain't even going to be fucking bitches. You're going to have actual women. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have women, actual wealth. Niggas are selling out and throwing fingers up to the Most High for some shit that's made of cotton. Literally. Fucking dollar bills. Monopoly money, man. But unless you finna say something, I'm gonna get this Luke again.
Yeah.
Luke 6:23. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you.
I'll say it's a sign that you're making the right decision. That's what that means. You're going through things that whether you went through them before or not, it happens more often. It happens randomly. You may not realize it in specific moments, but once the moment ends, you can realize immediately that it was a test to see, and it's always different characteristics that you claim to have in videos, or you prayed for, that you're getting tested on. In the world, you weren't getting tested with shit. You were just getting fucked up because you were a wicked nigga. Now, once again, the flip side, because there's a flip side to basically everything. Now, when you get fucked up, it's for your benefit. It talks about that. It's to make you a better man. That's the whole point of it. The Lord does that to make us like gold. Gold is not the US dollar. It has value. You see? So it's all worth it, man. It's all gonna be worth it in the end. It's all worth it now, really. But if you truly have faith, then you know that you're not you're not punching the air. But what you're doing has weight behind it. It has meaning.
Verse 44, damn. Verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And that's plain. We got, you always have people, especially these fucking Edomites, but just in general, people will come by the camp or be on your comment board, or just, your family members. They'll laugh at you, they'll scoff at you. And they got the so-called upper hand now, man. But we're surely seeing all these people's downfall, man. And like the brother said, it should bring joy to your spirit, and especially if it's, imagine a nigga that you told for years, or however long you told him, or even if you told him once. Imagine seeing that nigga in a very fucked up position, and you tried to warn him, and he scoffed you. oh, you're gonna be ecstatic. Like, man, I told this nigga, you know. And that's that's the spirit that brothers are honestly in. We told all these people, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone down, of course. Okay, brothers have been telling these people about the things that are going to come to pass. And everybody chose to not listen. Everybody chose to just put this behind them. And so now these things are coming to pass. Now we have the upper hand. Now we can laugh about it. That's why, hey, we're going to laugh about it. Laughing at your calamity. Mock when your fear coming. You know, a nigga could be in his car, in his truck, like they did in that damn protest shit, and mow down a whole crowd of people with his truck. We laughing about it. We mocking it. Ah, look at that nigga. Nigga look like bowling pins and shit. You know? Everybody else, oh, pray for such and such. Niggas talking about prayer for Ukraine. You know? They got that shit on dating apps. When you open up that, let's all remember to pray for Ukraine. What the hell does got to do with some damn box? You know? This shit is retarded. But these people are feeling it. These people are feeling it, man. And that's beautiful. You got something?
Yeah. And then pray for Ukraine. Well, I mean, the obvious is they're not praying to the Heavenly Father and the Son. Right. But even if we put that aside, which is automatically over with right there. But even then, because brothers have talked about it, pretty sure I heard it from well, I don't know if it was Eli Toswam from Wisconsin or who, but there's certain things that you can pray for it, but if it's just going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
you see that all the time. So for you to pray for Ukraine when the Lord is obviously having this happen for prophetic reasons, your prayer is vanity. Why? And what are you praying for Ukraine for? You should be praying that the Lord gives you the spirit to see these things and understand the truth. Everybody, and that shows that these people are in a comfortable state of mind right now. They think they ain't got nothing to worry about. That ain't nothing going to happen to them. They think they just got it. They're saved. They don't need to repent. They got, they're saved through Christ. You're through. What's happened to Ukraine? The people of Ukraine are going to be glad that happened to them when they see what the fuck is happening to you over here in America. You're going to be getting fucked up way worse than they are.
And where's all the prayers for when Esau was invading all these countries? The Iraqs, the Afghanistans, the Irans, and so on.
America itself.
Yeah, America. Where was nobody would throw up prayers for Gad? No, what? And Reuben? No, nobody said that. When them Spanish speaking ass motherfuckers came down south and got the rest of our brothers, the other Latin tribes, where was the prayers for them? And like I say, even just modern day now, they wasn't throwing up prayers when they invaded, Iraq and painted some nigga to be this almighty terrorist, like this nigga's Megatron or something, and like everybody got to go against this nigga. No, there was no prayers then. But now, when it's the flip side, now it's prayers up, prayers up, prayers up. This is fucking. Lord willing, I'm gonna get a lesson together for that. But that damn. Hey, these fucking Edomites, man, they're the biggest hypocrites on the earth. You had the audacity to say some shit like that, but you yourself do the exact same things, which those are Edomites too. So it don't even matter, man. And Jake is simple. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you, man. Fuck Ukraine and Russia and the U.S. and hell, and them niggas that's in Israel right now. Honestly. Not fuck Israel in the state of, us. But no, them motherfuckers that over there now, man, fuck them, man. But go ahead, bro.
So, 2nd Esdras 16 and 18. And I'll jump down to the 70s area.
All right.
It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. the beginning of wars. So it says the beginning, meaning that this is not just one day. It's going to be a process of time. It's going to take time. So what that means for us is we need to be patient. And what that means for all these people is it's not going to end, anytime soon. It's not going to turn around and go bounce back. Apparently niggas got springs for kneecaps now. I can just bounce back anytime. And it's not going to work like that. It says, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? And that's why and Amos talks about woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, because you got Christians praying for, they say Jesus, but really they're praying for Yahweh Shah to return, which we're down for that. Pray for his return, absolutely. But what they don't understand is he's not coming to save you.
Yeah, they're not included.
To destroy you.
No, I was saying that they're not included. So
yeah,
that's the
actually, if you're a heathen, you damn sure.
Oh yeah,
Bro, if you're a heathen, and it because brothers said that for the longest. If you're a heathen, you have no business even touching the Bible, reading it, anything. Don't even. It shouldn't even be in your hands.
In your house.
It originally never was. I can't obviously pull like a article on that, but I can guarantee back then it was nowhere to be found with any heathen nations. It was only Israelites that were reading the scrolls and all that.
Because they didn't care, because they had their idols.
Yeah.
And now Esau's trying to put on this damn big ass facade, like he's just this holy man.
He took our book and made idols out of it.
Yeah. So yeah. It's over with, man. Put it down and then go pick you up a 6-pack and turn them bitches up till the missus come up. That's all you got to do, bro.
A 6-pack of natural light and shit.
Right. Bud Ice.
That crack juice. Yeah, Bud Ice.
Right.
Over whatever the fuck. Niggas through.
You got that Bud Ice, goddamn it. Yeah. Oh shit. Hey man.
Yeah. Verse 70.
Yeah.
Says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So it's more, evil that's going to come upon us, but it's for the sake of Yahweh Bashem Abishai. So there's glory in that. That's why in Acts 5 at the end, when the apostles were beaten, they rejoiced because they were suffering for the Lord. So verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but actually it's like, let me go down, get the point. 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, and it's going to be troublesome to us too. It's going to be very inconvenient and uncomfortable for us. But like, Yukal was talking about, Brother Yukal, we've been through, some of these things to prep us for that already. And the Lord, regardless, the Lord is going to deliver us from whatever situation. So don't listen to this lesson and think, oh man, in the coming months, I'm going to be laughing and having a great time. Nobody was saying that in this lesson. The point that we're trying to make is in the spirit, you're going to be in a high spirit. There's no reason for you to be a Debbie Downer in the spirit, because there's only good things happening, even bad things. Because it's not actually bad if it's prophecy, man. It's all good because it all needs to come to pass. The longer you want to push back being uncomfortable with Jacob's trouble, the longer you're going to have to wait to get the fuck out of here. So, you just got to go through it, man. It's the only way we can get there. The only way Yahweh Shai could be glorified was getting crucified. Did he want to? Who the fuck wants to get crucified, Jake? But he had to. So that's what he did. And now look where he's at. The right hand of the Father. It says, well, I'll just read this verse. And I'll be done with this. Because he can read a little more, but be not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide. So, majority of these people, they don't have a guide. They're blind. Their leaders are gonna, their leaders, they're hirelings, they're wicked, whoever the fuck it is, Edomite, Moabite, Israelite. that was wicked leading them. He ran off. He let the he left his flock, his pasture. They're scattering. They're blind. So it's through. Or he's fucking destroyed. He got destroyed, died. You know. So these people won't have a guide. They're just going to be through, finished. They got no sense of direction. They got no map. They ain't got shit. They're just stranded in the woods with no food.
And that's the thing, another separation, because they don't train up people to be pastors. They just train the niggas to just continue to come to the church. But if you in the truth, we know things happen, and Lord willing, it don't. We want everybody to make it, but the realization of the matter is you can go from being the fifth man in the camp to the head. But you have to but that's why everybody's getting trained up to be in these leadership positions. Because even if that doesn't happen, you might have to lead people in Jacob's trouble.
You're part of the elect. That's a lot of people under you. And there's always, and it don't, there's brothers that watch your videos that look up to you that it don't even
you don't even know.
With the rank. You could look up to a brother that is the last man of an 80 people camp.
Yeah.
There's the different things you can pull from everybody.
Yeah.
So there's always somebody. It doesn't matter who they could be an elder. They could be watching your videos and they could be learning something from you.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to always be an example.
Yep.
Because that's what Yahushua did. He trained up his disciples, and when he was done teaching and he knew he was going to pass away, now they became leaders. And then they had more fruit. And that's how it works. The point is, when you get the fruit, when you plant the seeds from that fruit that you just got, you get more fruit. And it's a continual process. There's always going to be somebody that's going to be watching you, or that's going to be paying attention to what you do, whether it's in person, whether it's on video, whether it's now Jacob's trouble, whatever. So you gotta pay attention to what you're doing all the time.
Mm-hmm. You got something else?
Yeah. Luke 21:28.
You want me to read it for you?
No, I get this. But then you can really, really, you can probably just get the Revelation 18:8.
All right.
Actually, start at 7, and then we can probably close there.
All right, go ahead.
And basically, brothers can read the Zephaniah 1. I had this one up. There's no peace to the wicked, saith the Lord. So basically, because it's our, you've already spoken on all of it, basically.
Yeah.
And then this 2/3, are going to be cut off and die. That's dealing with this right here, that just the nuclear destruction. But this is Luke 21:28. It says, and when these things begin to come to pass, all the things that Yahushua was talking about prior to this, which you can also read in Matthew 24, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So all Israelites are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven. So they're going to receive salvation, but they're not going to get saved. 2/3 are not going to get saved. There's a difference between getting saved and receiving salvation. All Israelites are going to be in the kingdom, at a point in time, but only the elect are going to get saved. So for those that are, applying the scriptures, Ecclesiastes 12:13, if I'm not mistaken, this is for you right here. How should I say, when you begin to see, not literally, he didn't literally say this, but Russia invade Ukraine, the disease, familiar disease, the juice, all this other stuff that's going on. Lift up your head, because I'm coming back soon. So yeah.
Revelation 18 and verse 7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
So that connects with that Psalms 49:11. The inward thought is that the house shall continue forever. The Edomites, but we know Israel. No, not Israel. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans out there, because that those are heathen nations as far as we're concerned. You know,
Yeah.
if you're not claiming to be an Israelite from one of the 12 tribes and you're a heathen nation, no, the nation, the Lord is not dealing with the nation of black or Mexican. The Lord is not dealing with them. Okay, the Lord chose the Israelites, the princes of power. So Yasha Allah. But so they come, John 8:44, they come the spirit of the devil. So they're thinking in that same type of manner. They don't want this place to go. They ain't. And you'll see more Jake say than Esau sometimes. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. It ain't gonna happen for another 50 years. The only reason that nigga said that is because he don't want it to happen. Because he's comfortable here and he wants to continue living in his complete opposite of lavish lifestyle with this big fat bag with holes in it, eating damn GMO crackers and drinking chocolate milk. So it's just through, man. It's the Lord is gonna, you know, because Jake got a tumor. Babylon is a tumor on Jake, and Jake don't want to go get treatment for it. So the Lord's gonna just pull it off his ass, man. Because these niggas don't want to leave. If we had to wait for the whole nation to repent, we would never get out of here.
Oh no, you'd be right.
Yeah, if we had to wait for the majority of our nation to want to get out of here, we'd be here forever.
And that's what these niggas now want to do, especially with these wayward ass doctrines. Essentially the same damn thing. Niggas talking about Esau's the Arabs. Nigga, you want to be here. You literally want to be here, bro. Just say you like America. That's all. If you under the doctrine of Esau's the Arabs, just tell me you like America. It's cool. I would respect you more if you just say that. But to say some bullshit like that means we got to go through a whole nother set of captivity and then wait for this nigga to get revealed. No, bro. Stop it. Cut it out. We gotta grow up. We gotta grow up, man. That's a nation, bro. Niggas be tripping, bro. Man.
Yeah, people that said there's no missiles. No, it's all a facade. So America's just, I mean, we're gonna have to wait for, individuals to just, go across all the state lines and all that and dump gasoline from airplanes and shit and then light a match. We're waiting for a California wildfire to burn from coast to coast because there's no missiles apparently. So like, I mean, yeah, man, it's just
like you said, damn, like in the cartoons, they want a nigga to line up. If anybody ever played Minecraft, they want a nigga to line up all the TNT. Then like in the cartoons, they got that big ass white line. And a nigga far away, he like that bitch. You watch it, you watch it burn all the way, then it just blow up. No, bro, come on. You gotta do better than that. Now I'm saying, Jake, honestly, with these damn doctrines, you telling us without telling us that you want to be here.
Yeah. Even if they don't want to be here forever, they're not tired of this place. They want to prolong it.
Why would you not want to push a doctrine that is towards you getting out of here quicker? Yeah. Because all these other ones, you're not getting out fast with these other niggas. Just being honest.
No.
Dude telling you to take a jab. No, bro, we're not getting out of here then. We're not. We're not going nowhere. We're going to be here. You're going to clock back into work with a Band-Aid on your arm because you just got a jab because your leader told you to. You know? The mark is Christianity.
Shit, yeah, that shit's already been spread.
Right, so we should have been there about it.
So it's like, what the fuck? So what are we waiting for now?
Yeah, what is the end all be all? And nobody ever has an answer. Nobody.
Or we're waiting for a singular antichrist to come. Like this nigga's not coming. Where is he? The whole world and everybody in it, that ain't following the truth, following Yahweh Shemel Shai is an antichrist. Y'all waiting for one man with a stick. That nigga's not coming. He's not here.
They expect that nigga to pop up like Bane or something. Like, no.
Oh yeah.
Like, this nigga just pop up out the blue. And now he's just fucking up the city. No, like, bro, no, this is not just one person. Y'all doctrine is gonna keep us here. We laugh and joke, but we're dead at like the doctrines that y'all present amongst everyone is literally gonna keep us here.
Even the chicken one. Chicken's off. You're trying to go all the way back to
So now my diet is fucked because
if we're all the way over here, we just made this giant ass building, and this man's trying to tell us that the pipes are wrong, bro. Now we gotta start all over again because we don't know what else is fucked up. Like no, we're not doing that, Jake. Okay, everything is set up, everything is correct, everything is right. It's 100% true. We're almost out of here. We're finishing up the roof. Leave us the fuck alone.
Jake can do that, bro. Nigga, come back. You the center block a couple meters off. Nigga, right now, and we know there's some it might be some crooks and crannies because we're all working. We're all in the flesh, everybody makes mistakes, but man, it's too late to do that shit now. We ain't going back to no, bro. No. You know how long this took to build? No, bro. These people are already paid. Contracts already signed. This shit got to be done by this date. That's what we finna do. But Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judgeth her.
Right. So Yahweh shall returning and that nuclear destruction. That's the essentially the climax of the movie. I think right now we technically be in the rising action. I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
It's in the rising action. It only gets more intense. It doesn't, now you may go from a car chase to a nigga brushing his teeth in the bathroom. So, it's not going to be just straight intense. We're going to have moments of breaths. We're going to have birth pains, as we've been seeing, but it's still rising. It's still, it's still getting hotter until eventually it's going to hit that point, that climax. So there's no going back. The movies, it's already out. We're not, the movie was already, the Lord already made the movie, man. We're basically watching it. This is not like, okay, we're, acting and then the movie's going to get put out, pre-production, post-production. We're literally watching the movie, essentially. Yeah. It's already there. Script's already there. Everybody's playing their role. You're not going to rewind this movie, bro. Not going to go back down. It's over with.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why they're going to have that shame in Daniel 12:1, because they're going to realize they were trying to prolong this shit. But the Lord told us you can't, a 1,000 years is nothing to the days of eternity. And that's how long we're going to have everlasting life. That's what everlasting means. We're going to be perfect. We're not going to have no problems at all, period. Can't even really fathom that. But they don't stay here in America and live a perishable life. This shit got an expiration date, man. Jake trying to eat 5-year-old chips that been open, not twisted. Like, you're through, man. That shit stayed.
Been open.
That shit crunching your teeth. You don't know.
Goddamn chip eating you. But yeah. Hey, that's it, man. So through the Spirit, Lord willing. All right, that was edifying to the elect. All right, we'll go ahead and close it out. Before we close, we'll give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hey, double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. So like you taught us the true leaders of Israel today, whether you receive it or not. All right, peace, much love. Salutations to those elect. All right, brothers, keep pushing, keep fighting this good fight of faith. All right, with that, shalom. Call me shalom, Baba.
Shalom.